In a lush green meadow filled with wildflowers, a mighty bull grazed peacefully under the warm sun. Nearby, a tiny gnat buzzed around, feeling proud of his size and strength. The gnat hovered near the bull and boasted, "Look at me! I'm the mightiest creature in this meadow." The bull chuckled softly and replied, "You are quite bold for such a tiny creature." Ignoring the bull's comment, the gnat proclaimed, "I could easily take you down if I wanted." The bull, unfazed by the gnat's bravado, simply continued to eat, uninterested in the gnat's antics. Frustrated by the bull's lack of concern, the gnat decided to prove his strength. The gnat zoomed around the bull, darting in and out, trying to get his attention. The bull remained patient, barely acknowledging the gnat's attempts to rile him up. Finally, the gnat declared, "If you won't fight me, I will show you my strength in another way." The gnat then flew up and landed on the bull's back, ready to sting him. With a quick jab, the gnat stung the bull, hoping to prove his power. The bull felt a sharp sting and let out a surprised grunt, turning his head to see what had happened. Feeling victorious, the gnat buzzed around, celebrating his seemingly successful attack. However, the bull simply sighed and continued grazing, barely fazed by the sting. The gnat couldn't believe it. He expected the bull to be angry or scared. Determined not to be dismissed, the gnat flew in front of the bull's face and shouted, "Why won't you fight me?" The bull finally replied, "Why should I waste my strength on someone so small and insignificant?" Angered by the bull's dismissal, the gnat yelled, "I may be small, but I can still make an impact." The bull chuckled and said, "True strength lies not in size, but in wisdom and restraint." Unwilling to accept defeat, the gnat declared, "I will show you my worth." This time, the gnat decided to use his speed and agility to outmaneuver the bull. The gnat began to buzz around the bull's head, trying to annoy him into a reaction. Despite the gnat's efforts, the bull remained calm and focused on his grazing. Frustrated, the gnat flew even faster, trying to get the bull to react. The bull simply swatted at the gnat with his tail, still uninterested. But the gnat was not ready to give up. He continued to buzz around, determined to prove himself. The bull pondered the gnat's actions, realizing that the little creature was more stubborn than he expected. Suddenly, the gnat thought of a new tactic. He would fly higher and dive toward the bull. With a quick swoop, the gnat dove down toward the bull, aiming for a surprise attack. The bull noticed the gnat's sudden movement and instinctively turned to avoid him. Feeling triumphant, the gnat thought he had finally made an impact. However, the bull simply shook his head and went back to grazing, unfazed. The gnat was now beyond frustrated. He had done everything he could think of. The bull turned and said, "You may be small, but you waste your energy on futile attempts. I refuse to be dismissed. I will find a way to prove my strength," the gnat shouted defiantly. The gnat decided to try one last time, thinking of an even bigger spectacle. He flew high into the air, gathering all his energy for a grand display. The gnat began to perform aerial tricks, buzzing and flipping in midair. Finally, the bull looked up, intrigued by the gnat's antics. "See? I can entertain and impress," the gnat exclaimed with pride. The bull chuckled heartily, finally recognizing the gnat's determination. The gnat, feeling proud of himself, realized that being small didn't mean he couldn't have an impact. The bull nodded and said, "Your spirit is commendable, little one. You've shown me that even the small can be mighty." Grateful for the bull's acknowledgement, the gnat replied, "Thank you. I may be small, but I can still make a difference." From that day on, the gnat and the bull formed an unlikely friendship, respecting each other's strengths. They spent their days sharing stories, with the gnat recounting his buzzing adventures and the bull sharing tales of strength. The gnat learned that true strength lies not just in size, but in determination and spirit. The bull appreciated the gnat's energy and spirit, realizing it added joy to his days. Together, they created a balance in the meadow, where strength and agility complemented each other. The gnat's bravery and cleverness became known throughout the meadow, earning him respect from other creatures. The bull watched over the gnat, protecting him from any dangers that arose in the meadow. Whenever challenges appeared, the gnat and bull faced them together, combining their strengths. The meadow held celebrations where the gnat would perform, and the bull would cheer him on. The gnat, now wise from his experiences, shared lessons about courage and determination with others. The bull encouraged the gnat, reminding him that every creature has unique strengths to offer. The friendship between the gnat and the bull brought unity and joy to the entire meadow. Their story of friendship became a legend, reminding everyone that size does not determine strength. The gnat reflected on how far he had come and how much he had learned from the bull. The bull, too, felt grateful for the gnat's companionship, realizing the joy it brought to his life. The gnat and the bull continued to thrive in their meadow, side by side, celebrating their differences. One day, they decided to explore beyond the meadow, eager for new adventures. As they ventured out, they discovered new landscapes and creatures, each with their own stories. Their journey was filled with laughter, challenges, and incredible new friendships. In the end, the gnat and the bull proved that true strength comes from friendship and understanding. For more amazing stories, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.